Footage Nvidia HQ, stocks moving upward. Is Nvidia still a smart investment in 2025? With AI, data centers, gaming, and autonomous tech booming, investors around the world, from the USA to the UK, Australia to Canada, are asking this critical question. Today, we break down everything you need to know to make the right move. Nvidia 2025, Full Investor Guide Intro Hook plus CTA. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more expert investment insights. Let's get into it. Nvidia in 2025, where we are now. Nvidia GPUs, AI robots, autonomous cars, stock market graphics. As of 2025, Nvidia remains the undisputed leader in GPUs, but its dominance has expanded into AI chips, data center technologies, and even automotive solutions for self-driving vehicles. With the launch of their new Blackwell architecture GPUs, Nvidia has seen in both revenue and market cap. Nvidia's key revenue streams in 2025 are data center solutions, over 50% of revenue. Gaming GPUs, around 30%, professional visualization and AI systems, automotive, self-driving tech market share growing fast. Not just a gaming company anymore, Nvidia is powering the AI revolution worldwide.
Financial overview, stock charts, financial reports, animations. Let's talk numbers. Nvidia's latest earnings reported revenue growth year over year, plus 45%, net income up 60% compared to 2024. Operating margins remain strong at 35%. Their balance sheet shows low debt and high cash reserves, giving them the flexibility to acquire, innovate, and invest heavily into AI, a $1 trillion future market. The current P/E ratio is around 35 to 40, higher than the S&P 500 average, but many analysts argue it's justified given Nvidia's growth potential. Growth drivers for the future: AI servers, electric cars, robotics, cloud gaming. What's driving Nvidia's future growth? AI expansion. With the explosion of generative AI, Nvidia GPUs are in critical demand for training large AI models. Data centers. Massive investments by Amazon, Microsoft, and Google into AI-focused cloud infrastructure heavily rely on Nvidia tech. Automotive AI. Self-driving cars are becoming reality faster than expected. Nvidia's Drive platform powers many prototypes and production models globally. Gaming evolution. Although the gaming market matures, VR/AR and cloud gaming are opening up new revenue streams. In short, Nvidia isn't betting on one trend, it's positioning itself at the center of multiple fast-growing industries. Risks to consider: news clips about regulations, competitors, market volatility. Of course, no investment is risk-free. Let's talk about Nvidia's main risks. Valuation risk. Despite strong growth, high valuation multiples can backfire if growth slows. Competition. AMD, Intel, and emerging players like startups in China are aggressively entering the AI chip market. Regulation. Export controls on AI chips to China could limit Nvidia's access to critical international markets. Tech cycles. Semiconductor demand is cyclical. Economic slowdowns could hit hardware sales hard. Investors should be aware of these factors when deciding how much of their portfolio to allocate. Analyst opinions and price targets. Analysts giving predictions, stock price projections. What do experts say? Goldman Sachs has a 12-month price target of plus 20% from today's levels. Morgan Stanley suggests Nvidia remains a top pick for 2025 in the AI sector. However, some analysts warn about short-term volatility given macroeconomic conditions. The general consensus. Nvidia remains a strong buy for long-term investors, but expect bumps along the way. Section 6, should you buy, hold, or wait? So, should you buy Nvidia stock today? White tick mark emoji. If you believe AI, autonomous driving, and cloud computing will keep growing fast, then Nvidia looks like a smart long-term buy. Warning emoji. If you're worried about valuation or a short-term correction, consider buying in smaller chunks, using a dollar cost averaging strategy. As always, investing depends on your personal risk tolerance, time horizon, and financial goals. Closing, final thoughts. Closing screen, upbeat music, Nvidia logo. Thanks for watching our full 2025 Nvidia Investor Guide. Are you buying Nvidia stock this year? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more high-quality investing insights. Subscribe. Watch next, Top 5 AI Stocks 2025 inches.
Hello investors. 2025 brings exciting opportunities. Are you wondering about Nvidia stock? Let's explore if it's still a smart investment. Nvidia is no longer just a GPU company. It has transformed into a powerhouse in AI, cloud computing, and automation. Today, it also plays a significant role in smart automotive technologies. From 2020 to 2024, Nvidia's stock price skyrocketed, fueled by the 2023 AI boom. Yet, high volatility remains. Regulatory pressures and stiff competition are key concerns for investors. Nvidia shows strong fundamentals. Revenue growth is impressive, with substantial profit margins. Take, for example, the H100 AI chip. It highlights Nvidia's commitment to innovation. In the AI industry, Nvidia dominates. It controls over 70% of the global AI chip market. This gives it a significant competitive edge over rivals like AMD and Intel. Nvidia's influence in cloud technology is growing. Partnerships with AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud solidify its position as a leading supplier of GPUs and AI solutions. Exciting new products are here. In 2025, Nvidia released the Blackwell GPU line. They also expanded the Omniverse platform for industrial virtual reality, opening doors to new markets. Business diversification is key for Nvidia. Besides GPUs, they're heavily investing in AI for autonomous vehicles and edge computing. This broadens their revenue potential beyond gaming. Now, let's discuss current stock valuation. Nvidia trades at a high price-to-earnings (P/E) ratio. This reflects strong growth expectations. However, it also increases the risk of price corrections. Investors must consider overvaluation risks. Many tech stocks face this challenge. Market corrections can happen, especially if Nvidia's earnings growth falls short. Nvidia's global growth prospects shine bright. The company aggressively expands into Asia, Europe, and Australia. They're tapping into smart city development and AI-driven healthcare sectors. In summary, Nvidia in 2025 is much more than a GPU company. It's a leader in AI, cloud technology, and diverse innovations. However, investors must carefully weigh potential risks and rewards. Considering investing in Nvidia? Keep an eye on market trends and earnings reports. Make informed decisions to secure your financial future. Happy investing! Are you confused about Nvidia's potential as an investment? This tutorial will break down essential insights for investors. By the end, you'll understand Nvidia's market position and investment strategies. First, let's review Nvidia's strengths. Nvidia leads the AI and GPU markets. This gives it a significant advantage. Now, consider its weaknesses. Nvidia heavily relies on tech sectors. Next, explore Nvidia's opportunities. The company is expanding in automotive AI, cloud services, and the metaverse. However, it's important to be aware of threats. Regulatory challenges and fierce competition are increasing. Moving on to competitors, the landscape is changing. AMD, Intel, Graphcore, and Cerebras Systems are all competitors. They offer alternative AI solutions that could impact Nvidia. Regulatory risks are also critical. US-China trade tensions may affect operations. Additionally, European Union regulations could pose challenges. According to analysts, most remain bullish on Nvidia for 2025. However, stock gains may not grow at the same pace as before. If you prefer a conservative strategy, consider dollar-cost averaging. This approach mitigates risks of buying at peak prices. For long-term investors, Nvidia remains a strong candidate. Its AI and automation growth prospects are significant. Short-term traders can benefit from Nvidia's volatility. This requires strict discipline and effective risk management. Now, does Nvidia pay dividends? Yes, but its yield is low. The company prefers reinvesting profits for expansion. Different perspectives exist globally. In the USA, Nvidia is viewed as a tech champion. In contrast, UK investors are more cautious due to market fluctuations. Australian interest in Nvidia is rising, especially in AI applications. Canadian investors include Nvidia in global growth portfolios, focusing on tech and green energy. For new investors, Nvidia is a high-growth stock. Aim for a long-term approach rather than seeking immediate income. In summary, Nvidia remains a smart buy for 2025. Be ready for some volatility and its high valuation. Now, take action. Conduct additional research, consult the financial advisor, and align investment strategies. The AI and Nvidia revolution has just begun. Are you ready to join in?